Hello there, it's good to meet all of you once again through yet another video. Today I'll be talking to you about self-reflection and what I would like to call the eighth sense. Now, all of you would agree with me that life is something like a river. You either go with the flow and be at its mercy, or take a deliberate and conscious action in the direction that you want to go. So we sometimes wonder how some people get most of the things right most of the time. Now, to me, this ability comes through practice and experience, and certainly is not a trait that you are born with. Now, recently I told all executives in my company, distributed a book that I termed as Eighth Sense, which kind of I developed a simple journal. I'll tell about that later. But why this eighth sense? Now today, eighth sense is known as interoception. Now interoception is being recognized today as the eighth sense, and other than the other senses that we know of, like the sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, and what we call the vestibular sense and proprioceptive senses. So this is supposed to be the eighth sense. Now why is this important? Now interoception is the sensory system that helps us to assess the internal feelings, both conscious and non-conscious. Now brain uses this process to integrate signals into subregions of the brain, and that in return aids in creating self-awareness. So my aim is not to talk about science, but to bring up this interoception into your attention, where brain can be trained to think positively, so that through your self-awareness. Now here is what I try to do on a daily basis. When I get home, I try to practice what I have gone through the day, mainly the positives. I try to think about the positives, look at the positives that has happened to me during the day, and then try and reflect upon myself. How can I do it better, and how can I surround myself with positive thought? I look or take back very little of the negatives that has happened. Most of the time what happens to us is we forget about the positives and start thinking about the negatives, and then we surround ourselves with negatives. So with this interoception and eighth sense discussion, what I'm trying to tell you all is, when you come home, do a self-reflection upon yourself. Take that 10 minutes. There are many things that happens to you that you can look at positively in a given day. It can be that 30-minute walk, it can be that good meal that you had, it can be that beautiful discussion that you had with your boss, colleague, your fiancé, your wife, husband, anybody. So reflect upon those things. What happens is, over a period of time, you will surround yourself with positive thoughts, and eventually you will become that positive personality, emanating positive thoughts, and people around you become positive, and your life will become positive. Through the next video, let me try and introduce to you my eighth sense journal, which helps in documenting these positive things that happens in your life. Until such time, remember interoception, the eighth sense, and remember to practice it. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.